Quick update. The video that I'm about to post was from last summer. I made it at the beginning of last summer. And just an update, I've used all three of the boards that I used the Flex Seal tape and spray on, and everything has worked well. All the different times I've used the board, I haven't had to respray anything or haven't dealt with any more dings, and everything in the water has been fine, and it seems to be watertight, and it seems to be sort of a cheap, quick, way to deal with dings if you're not like super worried about the way it looks, I guess. So yeah, just update. It's worked out pretty well so far. Hey everyone, I came across this stuff, Flex Seal. I got interested. I love to surf. I have a number of surfboards. I beat up a lot of stuff I use, especially a longboard, which is in a sort of a ride till it dies sort of situation. There's no point in fixing it. And I was curious if the Flex Seal tape or the Flex Seal spray, this is the clear stuff, would actually work. I couldn't find any videos online, but I did see on their website that surfboards is something they suggest you could use it on. I'm not interested in spraying down my whole surfboard with it. That's stupid. And but I was last night sort of messing around and see if I could get some of the dings in my surfboard and sort of just layer over the top of it. And I discovered a few things while I was doing it. So I just wanted to walk people through what I did. If you care about doing something like this, it's a quick sort of easy fix for spots on the board. You got to wear proper foot stuff. I put on a long sleeve shirt. I have some eye protection. I'm putting on some gloves. I beat up the ones I was using last night. I put down some newspapers just to sort of protect the surface I was using. And I also learned last night the hard way to use bricks or rocks, because it gets pretty sticky and whatever's touching the surface will stick. And the wind was picking up some of the newspaper and blowing it onto the board. And even after you spray down, you're going to want to sort of pick up the board and put it somewhere else where it can sort of just air out rather than sitting on the newspaper. But so with anything, I think with spray painting, I think one of the deals is obviously you shake it for enough, but sort of spray it off a little bit first, and then sort of just gradually go along the spot that you want to use. This stuff is pretty interesting. It's, you spray it and it's going to look the way that it's going to look, but it does sort of rubberize over and provide a watertight layer, which is pretty interesting. So the idea would sort of just be start off, go on to the spot that you want to get. I did a layer last night, and so I'm going to do a little bit more today. I don't want to waste everybody's time with it, but that's sort of the general idea. I have a lot of dings on the top. I'm actually going to put some tape down as well. And so last night, it doesn't look amazing, but if you're like me and you don't give a crap about this stuff and you just want to surf and have some fun and have something that's going to last a little bit longer, what I did last night was took some of the white Flex Seal tape and I put it on there. It's really adhesive, and it suggests actually spraying the rubberized stuff over the top of it to seal it, which I'll do today. One of the things I learned last night too, I tried to take a little bit of the tape off, which is really difficult to do. I'm going to have to use some stuff to get the grip off, because right now there's some spot on the board that everything's sticking to, like hair and pine cones and whatnot. But it's interesting. I don't know if anyone else has used this or not. And for me, this might be a really quick, easy solution for dings, so I can just get out on the water and have fun. So just as a follow-up to see what, hey Abner, to see what the board looks like, I put a piece of Flex Seal tape, and I don't know if you can see sort of how this sealed, the sort of watertight seal that comes from the spray rubber. It's interesting, and I haven't put it in the water yet. We'll see how it goes.